Today we're going to be working with an item from the Saleabration brochure, and that's this right here. And it is going to be the Beautifully Pen 12 by 12 Designer Series paper. This is Designer Series paper that you can earn for free if you spend $50 or more before September 30th. If you spend $50 with me, I have a host code, and if you're on my email list, I also emailed it out in my email list. You will receive a free embellishment from me as a gift. And if you spend $100 or more with me before tax, I will actually send you the free embellishment. Be sure to use the host code when you check out, but I will also send you a PDF tutorial and a free card kit as well. So if you make the purchase today, you will get a card kit, one of these cards from today's live. So just wanted to let you know that this is my way of ending Saleabration in a fun, special way. So I can't believe that we're almost at the end of September and then it's ending, but here we are. We're going to cut to 5.5. By 8.5. Gonna score at 4 1/4. All right, and then let's also get our layers going. Die cutting is going to be one of the main things that we are doing today. I ended up using the Tasteful Label dies. So if you have a die cut set that you really love the shapes of, I would definitely recommend that for this type of a technique where you're just doing this in repeat over and over again. Like, pick some shapes that you really love. We're going to be in die cutting mode, so we're going to use plates 1, 2, 3, and 3. And then here's our paper. Okay, so like I said, we're just going to cut 3 of these out. And now I'm going to cut 10, just a combination of the circles, and you can see what we cut out on this sheet here. So we're going to flip it over to the other side. I'm probably going to need more paper than this. I guarantee that I will, but we'll cut what we can out of this sheet here. And we're going to use these fun circles that have this really cool pattern to them. Really, really pretty. So again, all these dies are from Tasteful Labels, and we're just going to put that one through. So I'm realizing now you guys can't see. Oh gosh. All right, and so it's not hard to get these to kind of fit back in. And if you want to tape them in, you can. I don't think it's necessary. They just kind of like fit right back into the grooves. And then we're just going to place it down. Now, I will say I did get ink on my fingers with this, so if you want to be more careful than me, you can. I tend to be a messy crafter. That's just kind of my thing. But I'm just going to dab off, and we're just going to go around and create a little bit of drama, just a little hint of drama. If I wasn't doing this as a background, I probably wouldn't spend so much time on it, but I just wanted it to be really visual. That's one of the things that really grabs my attention, like about black and white patterns and things like that, is that I just think it's so striking that it's fun to kind of take that theme and run with it, you know? And they kind of have like it's almost like an alcohol look to it, distressed look to the paper. I'll show you what I mean with like a full sheet if you don't already have it or you're not sure what I mean. Okay, and so then you just pop it out and you have that frame there. And I just love that. It's so simple, but it really, really grabs your attention. Like, people might not know exactly what you did when they look at the card, but they're like, wow, look at that. Like, that's different, you know? So we're just going to keep doing that. And what we're going to do is we're just going to start arranging a pattern, and we'll start gluing down the pieces once we have our pattern. And then we're going to put that on our card base. If you have extra scraps, you know, if you have a lot of scraps right now, and maybe it's from one of your favorite paper packs, this is perfect to do with that. Great way to use up scraps. Great way to have like something really visual on a card if you don't like to do a lot of stamping. Okay, so there is our base, and this was the card that took longer to make. Okay, and so now we're going to do our sentiment piece. So I used counting sheep for the "So Glad It's Your Birthday" and for the little hat. I did not have a chance to put the stickers on the stamps before I used them today, so that's why they look blank. I didn't get a chance to put the labels on. And it's definitely, I would say, an unusual card, but I just think it's so pretty. I think it's so cool. Okay, it does. Jocelyn says it helps stampers if they're ambidextrous. That is so true. That is so true. When my son was younger, he used both hands pretty much equally, and now he's right hand dominant. Okay, so there we go. And let's do our second card. So let me bring in the second card and just show you what that looks like. So it's the same technique. We just have larger dies in this particular case. And we're going to be using stamps from Beauty of Friendship. Okay. So we're going to use, let me just grab it. We're going to use the hello, and we're going to use this little tiny splatter pattern right here. I thought it looked very inky, so I thought that would be cute with this card. So here is the completed card. So what we're going to do is get a piece of scrap paper, and I'm going to get my 3 pieces here. We're also going to do the same technique where we put the frame back. Okay, and this one's bigger, so it's a little more generous. And then if you would want to skip on that, you can. Let me just show you side by side what it looks like when it's not inked. Okay, so if you don't want to ink your edge, it's a very subtle frame on the darker image here, but that's the difference there. So if you want it without, you could definitely do that. Like I said, I'm going to add it. And on this one, we can be a little bit more heavy-handed with our color because the pattern is already dark. And so here's our second card. So here they are. Here is this I would say is definitely the easier card. And then here we have this card here. So I'm just going to set these aside for a second. Okay, so thank you so much for hanging out with me this morning. This was day 2 of 5 of our Facebook Blitz as we wind down Saleabration. And just to wrap it up, if you were to spend $50 with me, I have a host code that you can use at checkout, and I will send you a free embellishment as my gift, but you'll also, of course, get your Saleabration rewards. And if you spend $100 or more, I will send you the free embellishment, a free card kit, and then the PDF tutorial as to how to make the card. So if you have any questions about that, be sure to let me know. Like I said, this all ends on Thursday. One thing that I haven't talked too much about, but I did want to continue to mention, the other deal that is ending on the 30th is the starter kit promotion. So if that is something you are interested in, it's an incredible deal that Stampin' Up! Is offering where you get an additional free bundle that you get to choose. There's options in your Saleabration brochure on page 19. They also will have it as you start to go through your steps. In addition to, you know, the $125 of product for $99 and the free shipping. So you get a free bundle on top of that, and that free bundle will go away on September 30th, or I should say after September 30th as well. So if you have any questions at all, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I would love it. If you like this video, I would appreciate a like, a subscribe, any comments just to interact with me. I would love to talk to you. Is this a technique that you would do? All right, and I will see you tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.